Okay, the purpose of this lesson is to show you how you go from this, oops, sorry, I need to get the pencil out. To go from this 3D diagram that you helped me decide and I helped you draw to 2D top, bottom, front, back and sides angles. Some of you may already be familiar with how to do this because you do tech studies and stuff, that's fine, okay? But I'm never going to ask you to do something that I never taught you, okay? That's not how life works, right? And you've been telling me that that has happened previously, okay? I only asked you to do stuff that I've actually taught you how to do. So, what I decided would be the best way to deal with this is to actually show you with real life some of the shapes that you're going to do, what they look like from the different angles. So I've got some shapes over here. Let's see if this works. You can see that on the screen. So that is a cube, okay? The angle that I sort of drew it at was like this. But for a scale diagram, unit front, side, top, bottom. What does a cube look like from the top? Just a square. What does it look like from the side? Just a square. What does it look like from the bottom? Just a square, okay? So hopefully when you do your scale diagram from the bottom or the top, if it's a cube that you can see, you're just going to draw a square. What is this shape called? What's different about this and the blue one? It's a rectangular prism, so it's not the same all the way through. The only difference with this is maybe from one angle it's going to look like a square, but from the other angle it's going to look like what? A rectangle, okay? So that's how you would deal with that shape. This is a cone. What's a cone going to look like from the bottom?
Circle.
A circle. I think it's broken, so I'm just going to circle, obviously. What does it look like from the top? A circle with a little nipple on it. Put a little dot in the middle to show that that's the top. Because if you just draw a circle, are you indicating that that's the top of the cone? No. If you just draw a circle, that's just the bottom of the cone. Okay? So you put a little dot in the middle, okay? For the cone. Oh, sorry, what does it look like? I forgot this. What does a cone look like from the side? Just a triangle. Sorry about this if it's giving you a headache. That's a triangular prism. This is dependent on the angle from the sides. What shape is that? Rectangle. Bottom, rectangle, etc. But from the cross-section angle, it's going to look like a triangle. Depends what angle that you're doing, okay? Pyramid, very similar to a cone. But we're not talking nipple here. It's going to be from the bottom. Square. From the sides. Triangle. From the top, it's going to look square with an X in it. Yeah? No, but you want lines, okay? Lines going up to the dot in the middle. It looks like someone took all of a couple of the shapes from the box. So the only cylinder I had was the crepe protector spray. Sorry about that. This isn't advertising. That's a cylinder, okay? What does a cylinder look like from the side? Just a rectangle. What does it look like from the top? Well done. And lastly, a sphere. What does a sphere always look like? A circle. Okay? So, how does that translate to what you are doing? I've got some of your designs here. I don't want to do them all. I just want to give you a little taste of what you're doing. A scale diagram is a proper drawing with size rules. This angle here, it's not to scale because it's at a weird angle. I don't know what the angle is. But here, I need to be strict about it. If I look at this design here, what's the widest part? What's the biggest measurement that you see? 20. It's going to be the square. And if I'm looking from the top, all I'm going to see is a freaking square. Okay? With some stuff on the top. So I'm going to draw the square. And you can see my little scale here. Each box is 5 centimeters long and wide. So if that's meant to represent 20 centimeters, how many boxes are going to be? It's going to be 4, okay? So 1, 2, 3. I'd use a ruler, obviously, but this is a glass screen. 1, 2, 3, 4. Across. So I can do my little red lines to represent that that's 20. and that's 20. What else am I going to be able to see from the top of the chess piece? Cones. What do a cone look like from the top? Circle with a nipple on it. And what does it say the diameter of the cone is? So it's going to be 1 square. So I'm just going to draw a circle within the square. What's missing? Nipple, 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 nipple. Cone, 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 cone. Okay? The cool thing with this design is, what's the bottom going to look like? Just a square. That's the only thing I'm going to be able to see. The hard bit's going to be the front, back, and side. Okay, so I just want to quickly show that process. Let's start from the bottom. Because it's a cube that's 20 by 20 by 20, it's going to be 4. Sorry about the shakes, it's a little hard. 4 by 4 by 4 by 4. How tall is the pyramid? 20. So it's going to be 4 tall, but I want the middle, so I'm going to put a little dot there. Just help me draw my little diagonal lines up to the dot. The other one's 4 as well. I'm going to run out of space here, unfortunately. Let me see if I can move that up. Well, just like that. And then what's the top going to be? Yeah, it is, but come on. It's not going to be perfect. Bro, I'm doing it live. I'm going to move that over there because I didn't leave myself enough space. The cube is going to be that tall. Sorry. And how tall are those cones going to be? 5, so they're going to be a box tall. So what do cones look like from the side? Triangles. The only thing missing from here is in red all of the dimensions. So you would do something like 20, 20, etc. Can you see that process? I just want to show it live so you can't turn around and tell me I didn't teach you that thing. I'm showing it to you live, okay? Next one. This is one of you guys on that table there. Look for the widest bit. Is it the top cylinder that's the widest bit? The bottom, 29 centimeters, okay? Our little scale is not going to be the most accurate. What's the closest nice round number to 29? 30. So just draw it as if it was 30. You're going to have a box that's 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what I'm going to see on the edges. This cylinder is the same as this cylinder, so you're just going to see a circle that's 4 across in the middle. Are you going to see these cones inside? No, they're going to be hidden. Good. So not a triangle. Pyramid, so it's a square with an X in it. So I need 4 across in the center, so a circle, the most diamond-shaped circle you've ever seen. And then the top is 10 centimeter pyramid. So that's 2 boxes. How do I show that it's the top of the pyramid? X, X. Okay? You see that process there? Obviously, it's going to be more complicated to draw it on the side, but that you just follow the same process. How tall in squares is this going to be? If I draw it on the side, it's going to be 2 squares up because it's 10 centimeters. Last one here. I wanted to choose this one because there's quite a complex situation at the top. You've got a hemisphere here. You've got a hemisphere there. You've got a cylinder here. And the box. What is the widest part of this design? The box at the bottom. So I'm going to see a 6 by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 across. Now you have to think a little bit because it's tricky. What we've drawn here, it's 10 centimeters from the bottom curve of the hemisphere to the flat part. How much of a sphere is this? That's half. So is this 10 centimeters? Is this the radius or is it the diameter of the sphere? Radius. It's the radius, okay? So the radius is from the center to the edge. So this hemisphere is actually 20 across. So what am I going to see in the middle of this square? I'm just going to see a circle. I'm going to see a circle that's 4 across. So dot, dot, dot. And then the situation up the top, you've got 2 cubes that are 5 centimeters by 5. So, but I'm placing it in the middle. So it's like it's one of those grids, but it's in the middle. One of those grids, but it's in the middle. And then the cones, they're 10 centimeters tall, but from the top, it's only 5 across. So you're going to see circle, circle, nipple, nipple. Right? Any questions about that process? I'm glad I didn't stuff up anything there. I'll stop the recording now.